also give them some more vision, some more scout though.
They
That
seem
might be
decided.
nice. Oh, it's a Weaver.
Is it going to be support Weaver or support Bat then?
Weaver Ags is a pretty good counter to RP, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
I like that. Although I don't know where they're going to lane it.
I'm still a little bit. I'm like
that allowed the ALK to win. I would say more so than the ALK itself.
We saw a very good spirit yesterday from Kaka as well. Got renewed faith in him. Talking about faith, vengeful spirit yesterday was very good. So I feel like they've got a solid lineup. They got what they wanted to deal with the Alchemist, and they got Magnus.
Yeah.
We're going to find out, though, aren't we? Effectively, which one's more valuable now?
Yes.
U9 Ursa. He has Magnus, though. Come on.
It's Triple C Ursa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
So.
definitely Newbee.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so I'm hearing that, unfortunately, we've got a small technical problem to fix for the casters to get to... well, actually, maybe we've got them. Maybe we've got them. If not, we'll get Fogged and Melini on this one, I think.
I see them sitting in the dark.
Can we talk more about how good Magnus
can go over
is?
now.
How good
So,
Magnus is? Pretty good hero.
We're all good. We're all good. Let's go down to the commentary team right now for game one.
And just before you don't miss any action, we've got Faith getting taken down by XXS. He's a bit annoyed, gods, that Newbee, they took his Magnus away from him. He'll be playing the bat this game. We're straight in. Welcome to you all, of course, here in the low bracket finals. The two hottest teams in China at the moment, IG versus Newbee, fighting it out, obviously to get to the championship, but most importantly, really, to get the chance to prove themselves in a best of 5 against OG. We've had the drafts, gods, it's something a little bit different from both sides. Venge coming out in a bit of a different capacity, back on the support. We're used to seeing it really as a core nowadays, and back over the other side, Baboka showing us that Weaver support that really started to fade out.
Yeah, and not even when it was being picked, it was almost always with the Drow Ranger, so something a bit different to play more out.
On top lane, XXS, he was hoping to go for this trick, but Newbee were well aware of it. You've got Kaka and Faith.
He doesn't want to miss it.
And having to walk for a fair bit of the Firefly here, but with the roll forward, they've got vision on him. And now down, back on the ground. XX says he can try and buy as much time as he can, duking for the tree line. In fact, Faith's been caught on the wrong side. He can't get in close enough for the lockdown, and XXS...
Roll number 2. Will this one land?
He's got to hit it, and he's not going to, but he may have body blocked him up here. XXS trying for the duke around for the tree line, but Newbee will find. Also had an Earth Spirit rolling in, trying to clean up, but wasn't able to find it. Top lane, once again, XXS trying to play around, tease with the Luna, slow down U9's farm, but it's only going to end up giving them another kill. Top lane, aggression once again from Newbee as XXS, the third time being taken down.
Junglers are going to kind of levitate towards the safer place to be.
And it really feels for IG. They've got to make something happen at this play. They're smoked up with Q and XXS, but he came with the 3 of them there on Newbee. It's very hard for them to get something done, and once again, Bat in trouble. The boulder smash into the right-click damage from U9 brings him down once more, and this top lane is turning out to be an absolute disaster for IG.
Yeah. SCC's even rotating for a second kill, but Boca can Shikuchi and TP, there we go, yeah, pop the stick. Sure to fight at this stage of the game, but look to do so.
Well, they will find here.
Nicely done.
Kaka, and Kaka won't have any means of escape as he just tries to walk it off as long as he can, but no, and in fact, we just had there Burning, jumped in with the Omni Slash as he walked into Kaka, but backups there for Newbee as they will punish Burning. Burning could be in a lot of trouble, yeah, very kind of blind TP really coming through from him as the team was not instantly behind him. Now they'll turn up. We'll see if they can turn it. Good concoction there onto 2. Kaka drops the Magnetize. He's able to roll away as well here. KP is out of mana, so not too much that he can turn and offer as Newbee are getting brought to pieces here. 2 to fall. XXS will tick out to the Magnetize, but the rest of IG continue to chase. They're looking for KP on the mag. KP has the blink just in time before the Radiance comes into contact. Skewers down, looks for the TP out, and he will make it.
Ahead, and Alk joining up with a fight is enough to tip the scales there.
And top lane Kaka a little too close for his own comfort as XXS scouted him out with the invis, buying time for the rest of IG to move in. And OP.
This jungle, 2 in the top, 1 in the bottom. They had warded up everything.
Mid lane, Boca, yeah, not getting a chance to get out of there at all.
The map and get as much farm as we saw in Anna's Alchemist, but story right now is that Newbee do feel pressed for time. They want to try and get a high ground siege going. They want to take a T3 tower in Iraq.
Oh, and there's the jump in already, but the swap's there from Faith to counter it. Faith will be focused first, ripped to pieces. Oh, KP! He gets a beautiful jump in, and in fact with the damage from SCCC, they've taken from the bat and the jug. The Rubik's a full as well. KP managing to sneak in with that RP has just made that fight at the start, at least not an immediate disaster. OP is tracing down, ready to try and rectify it for IG. They brought down the Ursa. Can they find U9 as well? That's the question. He's moving closer and closer. They might kill him twice. They are going to get the range by the looks of it for the concoction. U9 looks to man to dodge it, doesn't quite get the timing. So IG will bring him down once. OP, Baboka and Q ready to surrounding him for the second kill as they'll find U9. And again, despite Newbee's best efforts, getting beat down incredibly hard there. IG, it goes right down, doesn't it? It levels up and well, pickoffs are being made.
16, okay, there we go.
And in fact, IG not only finding one, they will find a second again. Faith caught out of position.
It feels like that's like a outdated concept.
Mid lane, poor old Kaka came out, was trying to find just a little bit of farm as he's desperately clawing towards the agony.
XXS.
He used to play support for a bit, didn't he, Bernie?
Yeah.
Well, the swap here onto XXS, the man with the axe. Newbee trying to go in, but OP's already there with the response. BKB's popped by U9, moving forward with the ultimate, trying to force them back, but OP's Manta-style illusions just tank it up.
Oh dear.
And BKB's pop for that one. And Newbee don't find a kill.
BKB Eclipse.
Oh, and look what's been stolen. Q, he's got Eclipse himself.
Pull him an axe, quick.
He is ready to fight. IG want to go. Magic Missile onto XXS on the front lines. Will be time lapse there to jump in from SCC. Tried to go from Baboka. Isn't going to make it. He himself has also popped the enrage down the BKB. He's getting himself back up for the duel. Lasso comes out, gets two. KP slides it with a beautiful RP. He's caught three. Do they have the damage? They've taken down two, Newbee. They're turning towards OP, but they can't bring him down. The Abyssal Blade comes out to U9. Time lapse comes through. Burning survives. KP has to run away, but Burning looking to chase him. Brings him down with the crits. OP and Baboka find Faith, and Kaka tries his best to roll away. There's been a buyback from SCC. He will find Burning. He turns towards OP. Can they kill this Alchemist? The Solar Crest is on him. He's too speedy. He's out of there. Buyback from KP as well.
Not going to get there.
Yeah, they can't get him.
They've got to get... So far deciding not to, perhaps thinking the Al can defend it himself.
OP wants to contest this, he's ready to go. Roshan falling, look, can he get some sort of a steal in it? U9 pops the BKB, but it's down to the tire. SCCC will pick up the Aegis. OP though, concoction out, onto the high ground, XXS, playing around with the idea, KP. Under cover of the Shadow Blade, no RP though for 40 seconds still. The lasso's there, they'll bring the Ursa down once. OP ready for round two. Enrage off cooldown in about 5 seconds. He's been telekinesed up. U9's there as well to back him up. Newbee do have the full lineup. Burning's still not there for IG, but OP, he is just running in on his own, forcing Newbee to back away. This Alchemist absolutely massive. Concoction onto Faith. The Venge almost certainly going to go down. The rest of Newbee will be able to get themselves back to the temporary safety on the high ground.
Alka is still the majority of damage in these fights.
OP in, immediately swap back it. Oh, they tried for the skewer, but KP a little off the mark there.
Yeah.
Didn't get the skewer back on OP. So OP back to just focusing the racks. KP looks to move forward. SC jumps in. An immediate Pistol Blaze there with the Omni as well from Burning. They've lost Ursa. SCC is down. U9 manning up. Forces OP back. He's got a lot of damage on his hands. The BKB's out. OP looking to jump forward. KP holds back the RP. Has the books on him. Can't get the blink off. OP still being forced back. We are seeing U9 is scary enough to make IG fully question how hard they go in. OP starts to move back forward, but Newbee there a man down. KP needs that massive RP to change everything.
And you can catch the jug with the Alk, but Baboka's just chilling there right behind, ready with a time lapse. So there's no real easy way to engage right now.
They're actually moving immediately over to this bottom lane. They know that this Ursa doesn't have buyback. U9 heading forward. OP throws the concoction back. Hold a smash from Kaka, gonna miss. KP leading forward with the Shadow Blade. Again, tried for the blink skewer, but couldn't get the blink off. The acid spray was out, so the skewer was in vain. OP, can they really do it? Can they stop this out? He's so far ahead. And U9 being brought down to half health. Bounces it off, backs away. Burning jumps forward though, looking to Kaka. Kaka with the rollout.
Freeing up some space to hit the buildings here.
20 seconds and U9.
What's happening? They lost the melee racks.
The creeps are doing it for Newbee, that's for sure on this top lane.
What?
Jump in though from the bat. They've grabbed KP. KP will be swapped out. Faith gives his life. U9 plus the BKB moves forward. Burning starting to be forced back. Faith focused by OP. They've lost the Rubik. OP will get the kill on Faith in return.
MVP.
At top lane, IG just sent no one over. Fully committing and Apia in hand.
Nice high ground ward, but they won't see anything right. Obviously, they do see stuff here.
Oh, hang on, they managed to find the bat as well. Perfect way to start. One of the issues really when they try and commit for the fight, Kaka. Oh yeah, it's a Yule's dodge, the concoction now. OP quarter around to the sidelines. They've got the Lucid Beam on him. KP comes in with the RP. U9 puts the BKB. Look at this damage with the Raven, but the time lapse is there. But Boca will save OP for the time being. Omnisat's from burning as he jumps in. The lasso is there onto the CCC. Is going to be fine. Turns, looks to fight. Concoction, self-concoction, but it does stun the two of them as well. Magic missile from Faith. U9 manning to OP again, but Boca with the time lapse keeping OP alive. Faith pulling low Kaka as well. U9, can he bring him down a second time before Boca has that time lapse again? The out, he's trying to run. He realizes U9 has the bonus damage. He has too much. OP is killing all of U9's friends. U9 is alone. The team watches on. U9 says, boys, I've got this. The concoction comes through onto him. He has Eclipse, but he can't get it out. U9 goes down as OP picks the Ultra Kill up.
Booster.
Yeah, you need that force stuff, yeah.
So we'll probably just see him try and shockwave and pre-wave.
Good swap. Very good swap.
Got Blink though.
He's right back.
Oh, Kaka gets the silence.
Stunned up as well.
Okay.
We'll force him back. SCCC though jumped in. Has buyback. Just had the buyback. OP.
So, I mean, the solution I talked about for Newbee to take fights. Go on the out and then silence the Weaver doesn't work anymore. The Earth Spirit can't control the Weaver because of this Lotus Orb. He's
built it yet. What are you on about me losing it? Team, calm down. I've nearly got it.
He's got the courier going out. Could sell his treads, but I don't know. It might be worth selling your treads to get there for this fight.
Look at KP on the sidelines. So people get swapped back. Being careful about how they go, and they know that Baboka will be there with the save.
Even the healing ward, the out-steal is just insane right now.
KP really needs to get something here, but there's the lasso jump. KP will find the RP, only onto one. SCCC trying to bring down him. And the Mastone's coming through. The Lotus Orb reflecting the magic missile back onto the bench. And in we go. Q, I believe, with the stolen Eclipse, just rips it to pieces once again, and it's all too much for Newbee.
Babuka was just standing there like, all right, who do I time lapse? Who's dying? No one's dying. What do I do? I'm just standing in the trees. No one's dying. Oh, okay, we just won the fight. I didn't have to use time lapse. Like, Newbee just like, everything had to go so perfectly right in their teamfight execution, and they had no answers to the Weaver time lapse, so they were trying to be like really kind of cutesy about it with how they initiated in, but they just couldn't quite find the way to, when you can't